Hello! Did you watch our last video session? In that video session, we have learned about computer system, isn't it? We have learned different parts of computer system like hardware and software. Hardware are the touchable parts of a computer system, like our mouse, keyboard, monitor, all these are hardwares. Whereas softwares are the programs in a computer system. We have learned about different types of hardwares like input device, output devices and processing device. Input devices are used to give data and instructions to the computer, whereas output devices used to display that result to the user, like monitor, printer and speaker. And processing device is our CPU. All this we have learned in the last session. Today we will learn about components of CPU. CPU is the central processing unit. It is the processing device of a computer. It is also called brain of a computer. It processes all the given data and displays the result on the output device. Let's learn more about that today.
Components of the CPU. The Central Processing Unit or CPU is the processing device of a computer. The CPU is also called the brain of the computer. It controls all the functions of a computer. The CPU uses the software to work on data. It does all calculations and display the result on the monitor screen. It also stores information. So CPU has three parts. What are they? It displays the output, it do the calculations and it stores the information. Let us learn that parts of CPU. The CPU has three main components: the arithmetic logic unit ALU, control unit CU and memory unit MU. These are the components of CPU. First one, ALU or arithmetic logic unit, control unit or CU, then memory unit or MU. Now let's learn about arithmetic logic unit. Arithmetic logic unit or ALU. It does all the calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and so on. It also performs comparisons such as greater than, less than, greater than, equal to. The ALU then sends the result to the memory unit. Next is control unit or CU. The control unit is the most important part of the CPU. Like a traffic policeman, it controls the working of all the parts of a computer. It also helps to communicate between the memory unit and the ALU. memory unit or MU. The memory unit stores the data, information that are used for processing. Now let's learn about IPO cycle. In this, let us learn what is I, what is P and what is O. IPO stands for input, what is given. Process, what is done. Output, what is obtained. In the task of making dough, you need flour and water as input. Here, water and flour. When these are processed, that means kneading, you get dough as output. Also, every machine follows the IPO cycle to work. A machine gets input, process the input and gives the result after processing. We can take one more example, that is, we are using washing machine. Here dirty clothes are input and we are putting that into the washing machine and washing machine will start cleaning, that is process. Output is the washed clothes. So this is IPO. For every machine, it follows IPO cycle, that means input, process, output. A computer also functions like IPO cycle. So let's learn that input, process, output. We enter data into computer and tell it what to do with the data. This is called input. The computer works on the data and produces a result. This is called process. The computer then displays the result. This is called output. So the data entered to the computer is called input. The computer works on the data and produces a result, that is called process. The computer then displays the result, that is the output. Now let's learn about the flow of data in a computer system. A computer system works on data in a series of steps. It takes the data or input from an input device and sends it to the CPU for processing. The CPU processes the data and sends the result or output to an output device. The output device gives the result. Here we can see the picture of flow of data in a computer system. This is the input unit. From the input device, it gives the data to the CPU. CPU processes the data in a series of steps. This is the CPU. These three parts hold together we can call as CPU. CPU processes the input in a series of steps. The three parts of CPU are these: memory unit or storage unit, arithmetic logic unit, control unit. All these parts work together to process the input. Let us use the calculator on our computer to add two numbers. For example, to add 25 and 32, we type 25 plus 32 is equal to. Here 25 and 32 are data. Plus and is equal to are instructions. This is what happens next. From input we are giving plus is equal to and the data 25 and 32 using the keyboard. Let us see what will happen. The CU takes the input from the keyboard keys and sends it to the memory unit. From here it will taken by the control unit, and from the control unit it will send to the memory unit, storage unit here. Then the CU takes the data 25 and 32 and instructions plus and is equal to from the memory unit. From here it will take that data and instructions plus and is equal to, and it tells the ALU, arithmetic logic unit, here to add these numbers 25 and 32. It will give command to ALU to process that data 25 and 32. ALU then adds the numbers and sends the result 57 back to the MU. From here it will add and send the result 57 to storage unit or MU, memory unit. The CU sends the result from the memory unit. CU take the result from the memory unit and send this result to the sum will be displayed in the as the output unit. From the memory unit the result will be displayed to the output unit, that means to the monitor. Control unit send the result to the storage, ALU send the result to the MU or storage unit. Control unit give the command to display that result to the output unit. That is the flow of data in a computer system.
So today we have learned about components of CPU. Different parts of CPU are ALU, CU and memory unit. ALU or arithmetic logic unit does all the calculations in a computer system. Control unit, like a traffic policeman, controls all the functions of CPU. Memory unit stores data and instructions in the computer. That all we have learned today. We have also learned about IPO cycle. IPO cycle means input process output cycle. All the machines are working accordingly. We have learned the example of washing machine, mixer grinder. All these take data like washing machine take data like dirty clothes and processes rinsing that dirty clothes. Result is the clean clothes. Computer system also based on the same principle, IPO cycle. It takes data from the input devices and it does the calculations in ALU or in the CPU, displays the result on the output devices. These all we have learned today. So let's wind up the session. All of you read the chapter 5 times study for the next live session. Thank you and have a nice day.